currently right now. We have what's going on in America, and people are freaked out. People on the left are very scared of people protesting vaccines or vaccine mandates. And here's CNN dropping what their thoughts are on the trucker protests.
So I think Canadians generally, and maybe the international community as well, is looking at this, and we're just scratching our heads and wondering why we really haven't had a more fast solution. Because in failing to act, quite frankly, I think this movement has spread within Canada and also now might be spreading internationally.
Yeah, and we want to talk about that because the longer they stay, the more they do inspire others across the globe. We know that there have been similar demonstrations in New Zealand and across Europe, tapping into the anti-vaccine sentiment, pandemic fatigue, and also inciting this civil disobedience. And now the US Department of Homeland Security says trucker convoys like these could soon disrupt the Super Bowl in the United States.
Oh no, people are going to have to live uncomfortably? I thought that was the whole point of protest, but I digress.
Of course, the State of the Union and other big events. How bad do you think this could get, and how do you stop this?
Well, honestly,
you just do away with the mandates, but whatever.
Honestly, I never expected it to get really to this point. I mean, I was well aware of who was organizing this event, but if you had told me this would spark off a worldwide rebellion of angry people with industrial machinery,
A worldwide rebellion with angry people with industrial machinery. These people need to be stopped. These people are sick. These insurrectionist, heavy machinery people. Who is behind this? Who's really behind this? Is it Mike Lindell?
With industrial machinery, I would not have believed that 3 weeks ago.
I either. And I don't think you would either, but here is Fox News continuing the report. So it's not just CNN talking about it, it's Fox News as well. Let's listen to this.
There have been rumors of a Canadian-style anti-COVID restrictions trucker protest near the stadium here on Sunday. Officials with the Department of Homeland Security say they are prepared for that and seem confident they can handle it if it happens. Brett?
Jonathan Hunt outside the Super Bowl stadium. Jonathan.
Is it going to happen? Are people going to feel uncomfortable during the Super Bowl? Is the honking going to stop? Is what will happen? Instead of getting rid of the mandates for truckers and mandates for all, people are going to just feel uncomfortable, and people are going to call them insurrectionists. Here's Mayorkas talking about it as well. Homeland Security himself. Let's listen to this.
And less than a week away from the game, new potential threats arise daily. The anti-vax trucker rally in Canada.
New threats arrive daily. There's nothing more threatening than a protest. I mean, we had summer long of actual people being killed in protest, and mostly peaceful protests, and stores being looted, neighborhoods being burned. We had the media constantly saying mostly peaceful and all that bullcrap, and then they lose their minds about January 6th. 1 + 2 does not equal 3 to these people, but it equals whatever number you feel comfortable putting, because I don't want to offend you by putting an actual number.
And a week away.
Here is CBS, of course, talking about actual threats, like a protest.
From the game, new potential threats arise daily. The anti-vax trucker rally in Canada. They've made some...
It's not an anti-vax trucker rally. It's anti-mandate. But of course, the corporate media shift the words. They're just like politicians. They can't just be genuine. They can't just be honest. They can't just have a serious conversation. They can't just say, we want mandates. I wish they would just be honest, but no, they call them anti-vax. It's just so stupid. I can't believe people actually believe this.
Trucker rally in Canada. They've made some threats to come down here. Are you prepared for that?
Individuals have a perfect right to exercise their First Amendment rights. Once they intervene in other people's freedoms and liberties, it becomes a more complicated landscape. But we're working with law enforcement to address any eventualities.
Now, in a bulletin obtained by CBS News, the Department of Homeland Security is warning that a convoy of truckers could lead to gridlock here in Los Angeles, and that could impact the Super Bowl. The agency, though, does describe the plans as aspirational and says there are no plans of violence, but of course they are prepared for anything.
Prepared for anything. God, we pray and we hope. Is the trucker convoy here going to happen? I will keep you posted, keep you updated on it, but you can already tell the media is ramping up their rhetoric and tone for a potential. They always talk in potentials, hypotheticals, and the what ifs, and oh my God, white supremacists, whatever word they want to use, whatever stupid comment they can use, they'll use it in order for their people to feel afraid. And the more you feel afraid, the more you'll watch their programs, the more you'll click on their what's going on, instead of actually having a conversation and just saying, maybe these people want to live this way. But again, I continue to say, I don't understand how national divorce is such